everybody, and welcome to the Comic Book Burrito, the only show that got a clean bill of health from Dr. Strange, Dr. Manhattan, and Dr. Doom. My name's Darian.
My name's Landon.
And today we have a plethora of stuff for you. We got Marvel, we got DC, we got games, you name it, we got it. Let's talk. Landon, how you been doing?
Well, good joke, by the way. I really do like that intro. So, I've been doing all right. My Spider-Man Edge of Time broke today. And I just got the whole collection.
I wish I had sound effects, because right then I would have played a wah, wah. I need to invest in a soundboard. I need to invest in a soundboard.
Yes, unless you want to give me this mic, and you can have your old one back. That's just an idea. Anyways, yeah, I've been doing all right. I got a platinum on Sonic Generations the other day. So
congratulations.
I think I might have said that last week, but I don't know. I've been doing nothing. But how about you?
I've been doing good. Been reading a lot, watching a lot of different things. I know me and you both watched an episode of a show these past few days, and watched a teaser trailer that we'll also talk about. But first, I want to pose a question towards you. Get you thinking about some comic books here. What is, in your opinion, the greatest comic book moment or panel of all time?
Of all time. I mean, that's a big question, considering there's...
Now, I can accept more than one answer.
Okay. Well, I mean, probably the funniest panel I've ever seen is Rorschach breaking into Daniel's house. Mm-hmm. Eating some beans.
Help myself to some beans. Hope you don't mind.
Hope you don't mind. Can we heat those up for you? Fine like this.
Fine like this.
Anyway, I'm not sure. I don't know. It's such a big question because there's so many things that pop in my head. But I love, honestly, I think, because we were talking about this before we started, and I would have to agree with you with Lois Lane holding Superman.
Mm-hmm. And the death of Superman.
Yeah, Death of Superman. Mm-hmm. I'd say that's a pretty big one as well.
Yeah, I really do like that one. I think my greatest comic book moment comes from, that would be my second favorite. But this one would come from The Killing Joke. It's towards. Oh, no. It's not at the end of it. It's not at the end of it, but it's sort of. It's where Joker makes his big speech about the One Bad Day. It's his One Bad Day monologue, which is, like, in my opinion, one of the best villain monologues in any comic book.
Oh yeah.
And, like, I just love that he's at the end of it. He's like, "So why can't you see the funny part? Why aren't you laughing?" And he was like, "All this is just one big cruel joke." I just like that. Those kind of thing. That kind of thing, like.
It really spoke to me as a person.
It did. I realized I was like, I'm a psychopath.
Joker spoke to me.
I was like, I'm a psychopath.
I feel like I was the Joker for a second.
And I realized that you get what you deserve.
well, earlier you told me it was like The Killing Joke. I'm like, dude, please don't tell me it's like when Barbara died. don't tell me. That's
no, it was when they stripped Gordon nude and sent him through a train, like haunted house.
Seeing Gordon's naked, hairy body riding in a little stand.
Okay, but yes, next week I'll pose the question. I'll go ahead and have you thinking about it. What's your favorite? What do you think is the greatest all-time comic book cover?
Oh, okay.
Have you think about that for a week?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. Give me that for a week, please.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, I think now would be a good time to get into some Moon Knight episode 4.
Yes.
All right. All right. Moon Knight episode 4 came out this past Wednesday. And it certainly, in my opinion, lived up to its hype.
Yeah, I mean, it's the best episode.
Yeah. And so I'll go ahead and say now, spoilers for episode 4 of Moon Knight, called The Tomb. All right. Obviously, we talked about expectations. It was pretty high going into this. Everyone was hyping this up.
Oh, yeah. Everybody.
And now I'm aware that no one else has seen past this episode. Besides, like, the people that made the show.
Oh, you say including reviewers and stuff?
Yeah, they've only got to see up to episode 4.
Oh, lucky. They did, didn't they? I remember that. Yeah.
So we're in for some big stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I keep hearing episode 5 and 6 are supposed to be pretty heavy episodes as well. So
I did read episode 5 is it's going to explore apparently Mark's dissociative identity disorder, his backstory about how he became like entwined with Khonshu, and which they did talk about in this episode a little bit, which they hinted at it, but you're meant to connect the piece, which if you didn't, I'll explain it later. And supposed to explore his religion as well. So, okay, I'm interested to see that. I think it might be because we're in. Well, I'll go ahead and talk about it. I won't go through the order, but we're in Mark's mind or their mind at the end of the episode, basically.
Yeah.
And so I guess this would be that god Talret or whatever her name is, the hippo lady. That which
that was a shocker.
It was very unexpected. Oh, yeah. I saw her. At first, I thought it was some kind of like giant. Whatever, because like the way they were in the door frame, you could see the silhouette. I opened it and it was a hippo, and I was like, "What?" And then they both screamed, and then just ended. I thought that were the best endings of a Disney Plus episode. Mm-hmm. But I feel like maybe that hippo god or whatever is gonna take Mark through his life, maybe kind of like Agatha did with Wanda at the end of WandaVision. Yeah, I feel like that'd be interesting.
Yeah, that was. You think that's going to be the entirety of episode 5?
Yeah, and then at the end of it, he escapes, and they got to go take down Hbo. I feel like that's a good bet. I also guarantee that we're going to see who's inside of that third sarcophagus that showed up there at the end.
Yeah, we all know who's in there.
Oh yeah, so, Kevin Smith.
Kevin Feige. He's on it. I knew it. I knew whoever made that YouTube thumbnail was correct.
Is it Screen Crush or Screen Rant?
I think it was Screen Crush. I keep wanting to say New Rock Stars, but I'm all like, they have more dignity.
Yeah.
Have more dignity than that.
All right. Let's see. So what else happened in this episode? This was kind of an intense episode.
Oh yeah.
And there were a lot of funny moments in it too. Like
I was also on the edge of my seat the entire episode. Mm-hmm.
There were a lot of funny moments that whenever he kissed Layla, which is like the most awkward kiss I've ever seen in a movie.
Oh yeah, I've never seen such awkward kiss in my life.
Yeah, they kissed her, and then Mark comes in just to punch Steven in the face. Yeah, that was hilarious. Mm-hmm. But I'm really enjoying. I'm pretty sure the actress's name is May Calamawy as Layla.
I really do like her. She's probably like one of the best, like, I don't know how to say it, like female side characters, I guess. I really like her.
Do you like her better than Jane Foster?
by far. By far.
Okay. But in this episode, let's see. Khonshu is still imprisoned in this stone statue or whatever. So Mark does not have like the Moon Knight powers. And so he's just normal dude, whole episode. They find Amit's tomb and they like exploring it, and they find this room. It's got a bunch of mummies in it. And I can't remember the name of the like stuff that they would put the body parts in. I know
it's called
Steven said it at one point, but I can't remember.
What is it called?
Our Egyptian listeners out there, can you please?
our own Stephen Grant. where
cheers, mate. Thanks a lot. No. What is it called? Hang on.
What is it called?
What? Let's see. We're gonna look it up.
I know they're like pickled or whatever, like whatever. I know that's what the term's called.
They're called something jars. Canopic jars or something like that.
That sounds right to
me. Yeah, canopic jars. That's what they're called.
Oh, that's good.
The jars with the heads on top of them. But we saw a bunch of like bloody ones of those, and then the super super creepy scene ensues, where you have Layla is down on the bottom floor. Mark is up, or Steven at the time, up at the top. And Steven's looking for an exit, which he does find, and leads straight to the tomb. While Layla's on the ground, what I assume is like one of the Pharaoh's protectors, because we found out that Amit's last avatar was a Pharaoh. And they aimed up at that painting on the wall, and it was of the people that were left down there to protect the Pharaoh. So I assume that's what that creature was. But basically, it's like a mummy, and it was murdering a man, one of Harrow's men, and like this scene was so creepy just because of like the clicking noise. That do you know what it reminded me of? You might be able to. It's from a game. The clickers in The Last of Us.
Oh, clickers, yes. Okay.
That's what it reminded me of. When I heard that, I was like, oh, jeez.
Oh, my God. Rabbit clickers.
You telling me that Pedro Pascal's about to show up? They're friends?
I would love, man, if that remake of the game is true, they changed Joel's face to Pedro Pascal.
Oh,
I'm going to cry. Oh, my God. Anyways.
Yeah. They go through. Steven squishes the mummy. That's funny. He's like, I squished it. And he ran away.
Yeah, he squishes the mummy. I don't know. I kind of liked the way he did that. I thought it was kind of funny.
Mm-hmm.
I remember I got a little chuckle out of that.
Yeah, squished it.
Yeah, he squished it. Yeah.
Anyway, he goes to the tomb, and Layla goes into the other door for some reason. And I don't know why she didn't just go up there with Steven. Is there a reason? Or did I miss something? I don't know.
No, I don't.
I think she just went through that door just to like check that way, just in case. I guess I don't know.
I guess. I mean, guess it's as good as mine.
Yeah. But she goes up there and finds this huge cavern, crosses across the wall in a crazy Indiana Jones like scene, and gets attacked by another one of these mummies. Shoves a flare in its eye. And then they both fall off. Well, we thought they both fell off, and then she saved herself because they always save themselves on a ledge at the last minute.
Last minute.
Then she has this really strange scene, which I've still yet to understand exactly what she is doing it for. But she like lays down and she's like catching her breath and she screams. And she gets up and keeps going. But I have no idea like why she was screaming. If she was like, man, I almost died. Or like if she was mad about something. Yeah, I don't know. I was like,
sometimes you gotta let out a scream, I guess.
Sure.
I don't know. Would you like to let out a scream, Barry?
No, I would have just been like laid there for a minute and got up and kept going.
No, you don't scream. Look, if you ever need to scream here on the podcast, you're more than welcome to.
Okay. But then Harrow shows up and drops the bombshell because we knew that Mark was keeping a secret from Layla. We didn't know what. I kind of pieced it together. Like the last episode, I think it was, when they talk about how her dad was an archaeologist. And I remember from episode 2, I think it was, where they talked about how Mark was a mercenary who executed some kind of like archaeologist at a dig site. And I'm like, I bet one of those was her dad. Because that made the most sense, and it turned out to be true.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then, but he didn't kill her dad. It was his partner. And he said that his partner shot him and left her for dead in the desert, which that's how Khonshu probably came up and was like, I'll save you. Because he was nothing but a corpse when he found him, is what he told him. So I assume we'll see that in the next episode. But they have this cool thing. You find out the pharaoh that was Amit's avatar was Alexander the Great. And then Steven has to reach down Alexander the Great's throat to get I think it's Ushupti is what's called. It's the statue.
Yeah.
And he gets it. And then Layla comes in and he turns back to Mark and they have this argument. And then Harrow's men show up. This is where it starts to get crazy. He gets an axe out of the sarcophagus and he starts they had this conversation at first and he starts killing a bunch of people. And Harrow steps up and shoots Mark in the chest. I saw that and I was surprised. So I was like, oh, he's fine.
Wow.
I was like, he's fine. Still 2 episodes left. And he got shot again. I was like, oh, geez. And then he fell in the water. And from this moment on, everything was so confusing.
Yeah.
Because he starts sinking under the water, which I don't know how, because there was a floor underneath him where he fell. But
Oh yeah, knows.
Yeah, he's sinking under the water, goes into the light, and then a huge WandaVision moment, right, where it turns into like this the screen ratio changed, and it was like this old it was like this old I don't know, like Indiana Jones type movie. And then it turns out the guy in the movie is Dr. Stephen Grant. And then the screen zooms out again, and you're in a mental institution.
Yeah.
And you see a bunch of stuff. I noticed a bunch of stuff from previous episodes in that institution. The guy holding up the bingo balls and talking was the golden statue guy.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what else. Some of the orderlies were Harrow's men and women from previous episodes. Donna was there from the first episode. She was sitting in the chair. Let's see. I saw the cupcakes from the cupcake van. I saw obviously the picture of Khonshu that woman was drawing. Let's see. Oh yeah, Mark's goldfish or Steven's goldfish. I saw that. And there's just a bunch of stuff like Easter eggs and there's stuff from previous episodes. He was tied to his wheelchair. That's supposed to be like the way he was tied to his bed.
Yeah.
And all just to like be like, oh, maybe this was all in his head. You know, and the episode just gets so crazy. You see Layla come up, talk to him, and she's putting a postcard, it looked like, on the whiteboard, which I thought was kind of like the postcard that he put up on his wall in the first episode.
Yeah.
And after that, we see Arthur Harrow. He's like the lead doctor. And in the room they were in was that place from the second episode. I think it was second or whenever Mr. Knight showed up that episode.
It was the second episode.
Okay, yeah. But it was that they had that room and he saw his cane and his shoes and he was sitting there like putting pieces of the puzzle together, and he tells him, was like, you shot me. And then like obviously Harrow, I guess he's Harrow in this, is like, oh, I know what it's like to go through these kind of episodes. You just need to calm down. What you think is real isn't real. All this. And then he escapes out of the room, runs down the hall, goes into another room. And while the orderlies run past the room that he went in, there's a sarcophagus in the room. They open the sarcophagus up and it's Steven. And they had this really nice moment where they hugged and they were like, Steven, Martin. Also,
Mark, I
was like, oh, they're friends.
Aww.
I was happy.
Oh, yeah.
But like you're hugging yourself.
I hug myself all the time. Yeah.
And they were like, well, how's this happening? I said, oh no, we got to get out of here. They go in the hall. They see the third sarcophagus of someone trying to get out, which I mean, obviously is Kevin Smith. And then
obviously,
yeah, he's gonna break it up and go, hey kids, it's me, Kevin Smith.
Backwards hat, all the pure jersey, shorts.
Yes,
with little Mark in a backpack with him.
What is Kevin Smith's Moon Knight outfit? What happens when he calls upon the power of Khonshu?
I don't know if I want to know. Honestly,
what happens if he eats hummus?
he's a rap joint, I guess. I don't know. I guess that's I guess that's the power of Khonshu. That's all it is.
All right. Anyway, and they go to the end of the hall, and we talked about at the beginning. This giant hippo lady walks through the door. We could only compare it to Gloria from Madagascar.
Oh yeah, pretty accurate.
Yes,
pretty accurate.
And let's just say, from the way it looked, Moto likes you. I'm just gonna say,
dude, I am Moto. I like it. I like it.
Yeah, but she says hi, and they both stream into the episode.
Yeah, what a cliffhanger!
It was like,
so yeah. Oh my god! Yeah, I kind of freaked out a bit. It was crazy. I had to sit there for a second. I was like, "What?" Yeah, I was like, "Huh." Okay.
All right, but it was really, really good episode. Best episode so far.
Yeah.
I assume the way it's going, it seems like every episode is going to be the best episode so far.
Yeah.
I just hope it has a good finale.
Is it like selfish of me hoping there's like a really bad one just so I can admit I'm right and you're wrong?
No.
On our little debate.
You're so in need of a win.
I'm not in need of a win. This is all I said. after the first episode, you're all like, "This is the best Marvel show to ever."
It is.
I'm all like, dude,
not to ever exist. No, that's not true. It's the best Marvel Disney Plus show. Daredevil is the best Marvel show.
Oh my god. Okay, fine, whatever. Fine, the best Marvel Disney Plus show.
Yes.
You said that, and I'm saying that.
Well, now technically, Daredevil's a Marvel Disney Plus show.
The first episode, and like you literally said that for like your last episode. I'm like, okay, get yourself together, Darian.
Hey, I've been right each time. It's still my favorite show.
Oh my god.
I'll be saying that till the end.
Get a life.
We're already over halfway through it, and I like it more than WandaVision.
Oh no. Yeah. No.
This was not how this was supposed to go.
I'm not gonna say nothing until the series ends. But it is a pretty good show so far.
Yeah.
I like it.
All right, you wanna go ahead and get to ratings?
Yeah.
All right. So if you could rate Moon Knight episode 4 out of 10, what would you rate it?
Well, I guess a 10. And honestly,
yeah, I have to agree.
I always hate giving out 10s before the series ends, but I mean, going on track record.
I don't think we've had less than an 8 in this show. Or 9. I don't know. We've done 9 and 9.5.
All mine have been 9.
Mine have been over 9, I think. Oh yeah, so this show, this episode is a 10 all round for us, but which is pretty rare.
Pretty rare, I know, right? Yeah, crazy.
So 10 and 10, good episode. Definitely go watch that. Now, let's talk about a teaser trailer. All right, so as we have been yearning for our first look at Thor: Love and Thunder.
I would say, let's be real. Let's say you've been yearning.
Everyone has been yearning because everyone's like, this movie literally comes out in like 2-3 months, and we've got nothing besides like one set photo.
I've just been chilling, Marion.
Yeah, you've been chilling, playing your Edge of Time and all that. Well, us true Marvel fans are waiting. We're like, where is this Thor trailer? This is like, do you know this was the most watched? I think it was like the third most watched trailer of any MCU trailers in the first 24 hours. It got 209 million in its first 24 hours.
It didn't beat No Way Home.
It did not. You were correct.
Yeah.
It was right underneath Infinity War, and then Endgame was number 1. Mm-hmm. Okay. I think. And Endgame was 2 and Spider-Man was 1. I remember that. Yeah,
it's just, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. We've waited like such a long time.
Yeah.
So, not surprised there.
Yeah. All right, but let's talk about this teaser trailer. So, I am going to, if you give me just a moment, I'll pull it up on my phone just so I can remind myself while I'm watching it of different stuff. But what were your expectations going into the trailer?
Well, pretty high because of you. But to be real, I was expecting to see pretty
well.
Like,
also keep in mind,
I knew we were going to see it. For a teaser trailer, I mean, well, the thing is, I thought it was going to be a regular trailer, but even then, my expectation, I still got what I got. It still clicked off every check mark of mine.
Yeah.
Besides one, which I wanted to see Gore a lot. I wanted to see how he looks.
I think they'll save that. They'll save that main trailer.
But
main trailer will be more story trailer.
Yeah, but I mean, as I said in our last week's episode before the trailer came out, I was saying like, I want to see the Guardians, Thor, and Jane. I want to see her.
Well, there you
go. And we did. we saw them all.
I'm excited to talk about this very funny moment that always makes me laugh every time I watch this. I've seen this trailer many times. And it's the Guardians and Thor in that one scene just make me laugh.
Thor comes in. Yeah. I mean, it had some laughs in it, and I saw some cool. We saw a cool training montage. We saw a little hints of it. So,
all right, let me look through this. All right, so you start off with a cool shot that kind of reminds me of Forrest Gump a little bit of little child Thor running, which I think is played by one of Chris Hemsworth's sons, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. And then it goes behind a tree and it switches to teenage Thor, I think, maybe, in his classic comic book outfit. Mm-hmm. With the yellow wrap boots and all that. Keeps running, turns back into adult Thor. And we have this epic shot of Thor with some kind of like fur on his shoulders walking through flames.
Oh, yeah.
I heard a theory that this might be New Asgard that he's walking through.
It's in ruins and stuff?
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay.
There's a lot of stuff I heard some interesting things about. He plants Stormbreaker in the ground, which, okay, I don't know why. But then he goes and sits down, and in this shot, he opens his eyes, he's got 2 blue eyes. Now, this could either be just an error on Marvel's part, but I do remember Thor having 2 different colored eyes because Rocket gave him that one eye.
He
gave him that, like, it was like an orange or yellow eye. Whatever it was.
Well, that is true. But did it?
He had it in Endgame too.
Yeah, he did. I'm trying to think of like a reasoning of.
But I think I have a reason.
Oh.
Either he's like healing himself somehow. I don't know how he would, and he like grew an eye back. I don't know. Or this shot where he's sitting down in this beautiful looking place, I think that might be Valhalla. And I think because Valhalla is where the Norse gods go when they die. I think that may be him in Valhalla.
Oh.
And he's finally at peace.
He's dead.
Yeah.
No. No. Okay.
But I mean, we're just speculating at this point. Continuing on, obviously, you got Sweet Child of Mine playing in the background. Amazing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I was about to say, do not mention my misstep talking to. God,
I will not.
Oh, thank you.
We got the training montage. Obviously, he's still fat and he's doing the chains. Reminded me of Ben Affleck over here. But
I was about to say like what? But no, I get what you're talking about.
He's got a hat on. I don't know if you saw it. It says on it, I think it's supposed to say the Mightiest Avengers, but he scratched it out and changed Mightiest to Strongest and marked out the S in Avengers, so his hat says the Strongest Avenger.
Yeah.
So, I thought it was great.
He is, though. Let's be real. He is the strongest Avenger.
That's true. Well, Hulk punched the crap out of him.
Yeah, but still. Thor, like...
Now, he's doing those exercises in front of a giant dead thing. I don't know. I read a thing that said it might be a god, one of the other gods.
Originally, I thought what I thought it was at first?
That dwarf.
No, I thought it was the dang fire beast or whatever from...
yeah.
Whatever his name. What's his name?
Surtur, right?
Surtur, yeah, from Ragnarok.
Well, he's I don't know what happened to him. He destroyed Asgard, and that was it.
Yeah, well, he doesn't even have like a skeleton. He just has like...
He's like flame.
Yeah, so...
Maybe. Who knows? But I think it might be one of the gods. Originally, it kind of reminded me of Eitri the dwarf from Infinity War, which is supposed to be in this movie.
Yeah.
But I guess we'll see about that.
Can't wait to see him.
We got some shots of Star-Lord and Mantis, and Thor showing off his new physique. Takes his coat and throws it back, and it lands on the leader of those like people in the background.
Yeah,
that's funny.
I don't know if you saw this, but we also saw the guy. What's his face? He has the Yondu's.
Kraglin, yeah.
Kraglin, yes.
Yeah, I am right here at that part. Looking at the trailer. Yeah, so that's cool. He's going to be in it. It seems like everyone is in it. Mantis also, I noticed she has something on her forehead that's connected to her antennas. I'm not sure what it is, but it might be some kind of power amplifier. But
well, it seems like everyone's there but Gamora.
Well, because Gamora everyone's talking about that, and I'm like, you guys must have obviously not paid attention to Avengers Endgame because
you saw it like 30 times.
Yeah,
you better know everything.
Yeah, come on. Like at the end of it shows Star-Lord searching for Gamora, because they can't find her, and that's the plot point of either the holiday special or the third movie. I'm not sure which one.
Mm-hmm.
I assume holiday special, but I don't know.
Or maybe maybe they find her here. Who knows?
Hey, that'd be crazy. Mm-hmm. Then continuing on, though, Thor doesn't go to battle with the Guardians in this scene, but there is a shot that shows the Guardians dropping Korg and Thor off in what looks like Sakaar. And it's a really awkward shot, but it looks like there's a gap beside Thor. Like, I don't know if it's like a very awkwardly shot thing. But if you maybe go check that out. I think someone's been deleted off this trailer, possibly Jane. Maybe. Then again, it could not be. I don't know who it could be. Let's see. We see Olympus, which looks great. And we see a little bit of Zeus, a little bit of Russell Crowe's Zeus, which I 100% expect to die at the end of this movie, or close at one point in this movie. Of course, going to murder him.
Well, when we see a god die in the movie.
We do?
Yeah.
Well, there's this one shot of that giant monster from the comics, and that's a god. I think it's like the guardian, the patron god of the universe or something is what Thor called him in the comics. And that panel, by the way, is ripped straight from the comics to the point where, like, I don't think any other scene in the MCU has been ripped straight from the comics more than this. Like, there's no, like, even the designs on the monster's face, the blood is the exact same.
Yeah.
So that was crazy.
Exactly the same.
Anyway, speeding through, we see a little bit of King Valkyrie doing some political turmoil in New Asgard, as we heard about in Spider-Man in that news reel or whatever in that one scene. She's there, some kind of like meeting. Meek is there, Korg's friend, in a suit, which is weird. I don't know if you see that. You can see him off to the side. And then let's see, the Guardians are there. We see Drax, Nebula, Mantis, Rocket, and Groot, and Star-Lord. This cool scene where he was like, if you ever in doubt, just look in the eyes of the ones you love. And he looks up at the Guardians, and then Thor like just leans into view. He says, what are you doing? He's like, I'm just listening. And then obviously the title card pops up, and then the stinger at the end of the trailer was the reforged Mjolnir flying through the air and being caught, reminding me a lot of the Endgame scene with Cap. And then it shows Thor, and he's like confused, and then it's Jane Foster in her Mighty Thor outfit, and then that's how the trailer ends. And now I watched the trailer, and I saw the outfit, and I was like, I gotta watch it again. So I watched the trailer again, and I like the outfit a little bit more. I watched it again, and I was like, that's getting better. Like, the more you look at it, the more it's like, okay.
I don't know what it is. I'm guessing it's the helmet. I don't know what it is. It's very odd. Like,
it might have been the angle. It could have been the angle too, though.
Yeah, so I'm not crossing it out at all. So I expect to watch the movie, and I end up like loving it.
Yeah.
So, but I know people are happy. I know some people are rolling their eyes. I don't know. I don't know how I feel. I guess I'll see in the movie. If I like her, I like her. If I don't, I don't.
Okay, there you go.
You know what I'm saying? I know that's probably the most blatant answer I could give.
Well, like we said, there was no gore in the trailer, which I mean, sucks. But I'm curious how they're going to do him, because his weapon, the Necro Sword, I think it's called, was created by Null, the king of the symbiotes. I'm curious if they're going to do that, or if this is going to be like some other thing. But in the comics,
I can't imagine them doing King of the Symbiote. I can't imagine them doing that.
I never know. But like in the comics, though, that sword is the sword that beheaded the Celestial Nowhere. So, we got the Nowhere head floating around. So, I mean, they could tie that into that. The Guardians could be there, and they could talk about that, because that would connect to them. All right. Let's see. We got to get to ratings now so we can move on to some news. So, out of 5, what would you, because we're doing 5 because it's a teaser trailer, what would you rate the teaser trailer for Thor Love and Thunder? All right, sorry about that, everybody. Some technical difficulties there, but we'll get right into the rating of this Thor Love and Thunder teaser. Out of 5, because it's a teaser trailer. So what would you rate it out of 5?
Yes, sorry. I think it was audio on my end. But yes, I would give it a 3.5. 3.5 out of 10. I don't know. Yeah. No. I'll give it a 4. I'll be nice.
okay, I'm trying to think, like, because it's like it's not a 4, but it's not a 3.5. You know, like
it's a 3.8.
But I am rating this out of a teaser trailer, so I'd say 4 as well.
Well, the thing is, I'm saying 4 because I mean it checked out everything I wanted to see.
That's true. As teaser trailers, go, it's probably a 4.
It didn't wow me at all. I wonder, do you still think there's a reason why we haven't seen this trailer and like why we saw it like so late?
Because they were waiting for they're trying to like they're on the downhill like marketing of Doctor Strange, and that's when they decided to release it.
Oh, okay. Well, you think something happens to Doctor Strange you know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I don't see this movie connecting into multiverse stuff.
Darren, this movie can connect in so many ways.
Are you telling me Tobey Maguire's going to show up in Thor: Love and Thunder?
Yes, yes. I heard a thing that apparently he's not even supposed to be in it for this.
Yeah, he's not supposed to be in Doctor Strange. I did see that John Krasinski is still being rumored to be in it. I'm like, he's got it. If he shows up as Mr. Fantastic, I'm gonna stand up out of my seat. I'm gonna walk down to the bottom of the theater room in front of the screen. I'm gonna walk back up and I'm gonna sit back down and continue watching the movie.
I will be so happy. Oh god, yeah! I cannot wait to see all your standing ovations there. That's gonna.
Yes. No, I'm gonna be standing. I'm gonna be standing up so many times this movie. Every time something epic happens, I'm just gonna stand up.
You're gonna be doing squats, man. You're gonna be doing some good squats. Yeah.
All right, but that was our review of the Thor teaser. Let's get into the news. Are you aware? Are you aware of a man by the name of Guy Pearce who was in Iron Man 3?
Name sounds familiar. Yeah,
he played Aldrich Killian.
Oh yes.
He has expressed interest in coming back to play a role in the MCU. Now,
I don't know how.
Yeah, if you could think about it, how do you think he could be reintroduced?
Well, obviously, he'd have to be him.
Yeah, I mean, you could say multiverse, but that's pretty broad thing. I don't know. If I had to guess something, possibly a. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. What would you? I guess just he's back or something like a flashback, possibly. Maybe I think he might have reformed himself after that, or maybe he because all those Iron Man suits were there still, pieces of them and all that. Maybe he made his own iron suit. I don't know. Maybe. With all the pieces of the stuff to withhold it. His what I don't remember. I have to rewatch Iron Man 3 for so long, so I watched it. But
last time I saw it was back when Endgame was coming out. I watched everything.
Yeah.
I mean, I like Iron Man 3 a lot. But I mean, I didn't really care about him that much. So,
yeah.
I mean, I'm not.
The only thing I knew him from was the Lego Marvel Superheroes game. That was because when I had that game before I was into MCU stuff. So I knew Aldrich Killian from that, but I didn't know him from the movie.
Oh, he's in a movie? it's like yeah.
Yeah. That was also me with Wolverine. I was aware of Wolverine in the movies. I knew he had movies, but I when I played as him in the game, I was like, oh, this is so cool. Wolverine is so awesome. And then I saw the movie and I'm like, where's his yellow and blue suit?
Oh god. No, don't even get me started on that.
But that's a rabbit hole. It's a rabbit hole. Let's move on to the next piece of news.
That's the biggest rabbit hole.
We got some Multiverse of Madness news. We still got some news coming into that.
Mm-hmm.
Guess what? Scarlet Witch is going to have just as much screen time as Doctor Strange in the movie.
Yes. I'm happy for that.
We're getting so much more Wanda. All the people are like, man, we haven't had Wanda in a year. Over a year now since WandaVision.
I would like some Wanda, please.
That's every Marvel fan. They want Wanda. We want Wanda. That's what. That's when we want
Wanda. Hashtag Wanda. Maybe I am a Wanda fan.
Yeah. But yeah, she's going to be in the movie a lot. And she also said that there are going to be some jump scares in the movie, classic Sam Raimi style directing. I mean,
Darren, I request you watch a bunch of his movies.
I do plan on. I might do that like tonight.
Oh,
might.
So they're gonna take my advice after all.
Maybe. I also have to record a Let's Play the episode 4 Batman Telltale series. I could do that tomorrow. Who knows?
Okay.
The comic book Burrito is known for delaying stuff. So.
Oh yeah, delaying episodes Saturday.
All right.
I didn't know about it. Got notification. I'm like, oh, I thought it was supposed to come out Wednesday.
Yeah. Well, I forgot.
But we are still, I guess, somewhat fresh.
Yeah. All right. The Echo series. We talked about last week that Charlie Cox and Vincent D'Onofrio were cast in the show. That's big news in itself. That was like the biggest news of last week. But now we have news that it has officially started filming, meaning that set photos, unless they keep it super secret, which I doubt they will, because I mean, Charlie Cox and Vincent D'Onofrio have already shown up in other stuff now. So, I mean, it would be a big surprise to see them, but like not as big, you know? It's hard to explain. But I think we'll be getting a set photo soon of either one of them. Hoping we get a set photo. I want to see him in a suit. I want to see Matt Murdock in his suit.
Do you want to see him in the yellow?
Yes, I would like to see that introduced in this, and we see it more in She-Hulk, which is, I hope, still this year. And I'm going to get that full red suit eventually. I don't know when. Maybe the next big crossover movie, or maybe when if he meets Moon Knight, and then maybe he's got to get a new suit, like a darker suit. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I would. Who knows? I would love to see the yellow one. I would see how they would do that.
Yeah, I just want to see the 2 Ds on his, like the symbol on his chest.
Oh yeah.
That's what we need. Yeah, it's Echo series is filming.
I need to see them double Ds.
I was trying not to say that.
Oh, okay. Well, someone said that on Twitter, and I was like, oh my god. I was like, what a terrible saying.
Well, let's move on to some sad news, and then a little bit after that of even sadder news, but this is less sad. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse parts 1 and 2 have been delayed. Part 1, which is supposed to come out this year, has been delayed till June 2nd, 2023, and part 4 has been delayed till March 29th, 2024.
I'm really upset.
What did I send you? I'd sent this to you, and then I'd responded with something. I was like, I'm gonna go die now. Is what I said.
Yeah. What did I send you? No, never mind.
Yeah. Okay.
Forget it.
But yeah, I guess we're gonna have to wait now to hear more Oscar Isaac in a Marvel project. Well, I guess it is what it is. I don't know why they delayed it, unless it's maybe they have some editing issues, or maybe they got to get Toby and Andrew in there and Tom, and they had to delay it for a while because they don't know what their schedules are like. Toby was probably automatically like, "I'll do it." Andrew's Toby's like, "I need money."
Toby was ready.
Toby he only got like $1 million from Spider-Man No Way Home. Which that's insane to me. Let me see. This shows how much he loved the character. Anyway. It is sad that Across the Spider-Verse has been delayed, but there also was a death in the last couple weeks that we didn't get to report on, and it does tie into superhero stuff, and so I think we may as well talk about it. Gilbert Godfried passed away, I believe it was April 12th.
Yeah.
Now, the superhero stuff that he does that pertain to our show, obviously he's done a lot of stuff. But he was Mr. Mixel Pitlick in Superman the Animated Series. And let's see what else he did.
I mean, which is a character I'm a big fan of.
Mm-hmm.
And he also played him. He reprised his role in Lego Batman 3 as well.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, he was in some Aladdin stuff. The Aristocrats, Aladdin, Return of Jafar, Beverly Hills Cop 2. I don't know if he's in the first one or not.
I know he's in Problem Child.
He's in A Million Ways to Die in the West. I was talking to Len about that before we started this. He's been in a lot of comedic movies, obviously, and he's one of the most well-known voices in all of Hollywood.
Oh yeah. He's in this. I mean, you hear it.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? He was great.
I would always see, like, on TikTok and stuff, I would see like people got cameos from him, and they asked him like say different stuff, and I always thought it was hilarious. And seeing this, it was a huge shocker. I'm not sure what what the cause of death was. Let me look.
I heard it was just natural causes.
He died of. Oh, okay. No, I forgot about this. He's been battling a disease for a long time. It is called recurrent ventricular tachycardia, and he died of an abnormal heart rhythm condition with complication from a type of muscular dystrophy. One of his long time. He's had it for a long time. So he finally passed away. I think he passed away around family, or I'm pretty sure, but he was 67 years old.
Ooh. Somewhat young.
Yeah.
I'd say.
Losing a lot of people. This year's been absolutely crazy.
God protect Morgan Freeman at all costs.
Kevin Feige. You know what it was? He tried to take Kevin Smith, and it didn't work. And he was like, you know what? Tired of this.
That's it. Everyone else. Kevin, maybe you should have gone.
You sound like the people, his like Masters of the Universe haters on Twitter. They're like, you should have died when you had that heart attack. I'm like, jeez.
I was one of those people.
Kevin Smith is pretty metal because Kevin Smith has his own supervillain now. The heart attack was called the Widowmaker, and he defeated the Widowmaker. So there you go. Anyway.
That's the ultimate Soul's villain.
But not to take away from the sadness of Gilbert Godfrey's death. We condolences to his family, even though we are a few weeks late. Apologies for that. But let's move on. All right. This is probably even sadder news. This is probably sadder news for you. Not sadder, like more than Gilbert Godfrey, but worse than Spider-Man. Sony's Madam Web spinoff starring Dakota Johnson is officially set to release on July 7th, 2023. We got a release.
You know the worst part about them delaying?
It's 1 month after Across the Spider-Verse. What?
That was going to be the movie, man. That was going to be the movie this year.
Well, Doctor Strange was going to be the movie this year.
No, it was going to be Spider-Verse. That movie was going to be awesome.
They're both like the same.
Like, literally, we got it taken away from us. And the worst part about it is that now the next Sony movie we have to look forward. I don't know if I should give it the pleasure of saying look forward to is Kraven the Hunter.
Oh gosh.
I know, right? Yeah.
This set photo is just the only Kraven thing I saw about that was his necklace was a tooth. That was it. I
guess he was barefoot. No, he wasn't even barefoot. He was wearing boots.
In one scene, he was barefoot. I saw.
Yeah. I know you paid attention to that.
I know. I looked at it because I was like, "What is this?" Like, it's because I don't like what you were saying. A fish out of water story. I hope it's not that, but it looks like
that's exactly what it is.
Yeah, I just need there to be a scene where he goes, "I am Venom," and he goes, "I'm just kidding. I'm Dr. Michael Morbius. I'm kidding. I'm Kraven."
I'm surprised they didn't cancel the movie after the whole Morbius fiasco.
My name is Dr. Michael Morbius. Yeah, we still have not seen that movie.
Yeah, we still have it.
Don't plan on it. To be honest.
Yeah.
That'll be an extra beef. One day.
Man, that will be like, you know what that will be?
What?
That will be our Patreon. That will be our top tier on Patreon.
I review Morbius. We pay for our tickets. We'll review it.
Yeah, sounds fair to me.
Yeah. All right. Let's continue on July 7th, though. 1 month after Spider-Verse. You think that might be a coincidence? She shows up in Spider-Verse, then we get the live action movie next month.
Probably not a coincidence. It's There's no way. I mean, I don't know. It's weird how they would release it because movie theaters are freaking expensive. So
yeah, unless you go to like a $2.50 cinema.
Yes, but I mean that's not where the newest hottest movies are, Darian. You know that.
All right, let's move on back to the MCU, away from the Sony stuff. Apologies, Sony. All right, have you ever heard of the Marvel character Elsa Bloodstone?
Yes.
Well, Laura Donnelly has been cast as the monster hunter Elsa Bloodstone in Marvel Studios' upcoming Halloween special Werewolf by Night.
Oh, okay.
So I also heard that they're using a practical costume for the werewolf.
Yeah, I saw.
It's interesting. I'm excited for that. That comes out this year, I think.
Yeah, it comes out.
It's less than an hour long. I know that, so they don't have much editing to do.
Mm-hmm. So obviously they're filming right now.
Probably this October is when I assume we'll get 2 holiday specials this year.
Did we get the announcement? Did we ever get the announcement of the director? I don't know.
Hold on, I'll tell you in a minute.
I know it was a big conversation. There was rumored to have it was gonna be someone. It was gonna be like the composer for the Batman.
Yes, it is Michael Giacchino. He's directing it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, he also did the music for the Spider-Man movies.
Yeah. Okay. So, I'll just this is his first directing, right?
I think so. Yeah. Hang on, let me just. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this is his first one. He don't really does the music. Yeah, first.
Well, going to see how good he does. I mean, I'm rooting for him.
Yeah. All right. I'm excited. Elsa Bloodstone. I don't know much about the character. I've seen pictures of her, but Monster Hunter. I mean, I'll take any of the supernatural stuff in the MCU. I'm already loving Moon Knight. Blade's going to be great.
I know. So, the only reason why I know her is through Ultimate Alliance 3. She was in that game.
Cool. I'm gonna look her up just so I can get like a basic. She got powers? What's her powers? She's got superhuman strength, speed, durability, and endurance, and a regenerative healing factor. She also appears to possess all of the abilities her father once had. She's been a member of the Midnight Suns at one point.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. So basically, she's Wolverine, but a woman and no clothes. So basically, not Wolverine at all. But
she sucks. But she has like a shotgun. I don't know. I know she's in.
She does have a shotgun or a rifle, whatever this is.
Yeah. She has like this rifle.
She has a guitar. In this picture, she's got a guitar in her hand. Who knows?
I want to say she's also in Ultimate Marvel's Capcom. No, Marvel's Capcom Infinite. I want to say she's in there, but
I see her in Ultimate Alliance in this picture.
Is she in MVCI?
She's in Contest of Champions. Let me look up.
Who is not in Contest of Champions? Tell me that.
That's true. She was not.
She was not? Okay.
No.
Unless you think of someone else. Then. Okay.
All right. But that is Elsa Bloodstone coming to the MCU.
Cool. Yes. Very, very, very excited to see her.
Yeah. All right. And final piece of Marvel news before we move on to DC. We're going to make this a little quick. Doctor Strange will officially not be released in Saudi Arabia or Egypt due to, quote, LGBTQ issues related to America Chavez. I assume this is just two of probably many different countries are going to do it. If China does it, that's big because that's like the second biggest country that view Marvel movies. We need them to get like the money that they get.
Oh yeah. I'm wondering. I wonder honestly why, because they usually do. Because as far as I know, she just has like a rainbow pin on her. And apparently, there's like nothing else to her in that. So I wonder.
Well, in the comics, she is LGBTQ. character.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I know.
So no, they're not. So no, to the people that are out there like, oh, they're making this movie woke because they got an LGBTQ person. No, she was like that in the comics before. They're just putting her in the movie because it makes sense for the context of the movie.
Yeah, she's a Tom character, so yeah, whatever.
All right, but let's think to the Marvel news.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to hit you with the news that you're not going to like. The very first piece of DC news.
What? Oh, is that Ezra Miller stuff?
No.
That's what I'm excited for.
Gal Gadot has said that she is currently working with Patty Jenkins on a script for Wonder Woman 3.
No.
Now, you didn't like Wonder Woman 84, did you?
No, I didn't like the first one.
The first one I didn't think was as bad. Wonder Woman 84 was also not that good. The only good part was Pedro Pascal.
Yeah. But it's Pedro Pascal.
Yeah. And that one guy that was he was in Stag. Simon Stagg was in the movie. Which every time he was there talking to Pedro Pascal's character. And every time I saw him or heard his name, I was like, it's the guy from Arkham Knight.
Mm-hmm.
He's also an Arrow too.
Oh, it's the guy from Arkham Knight.
And an Arrow. He was an Arrow.
Oh yeah. He is an Arrow.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't like that movie either. But now they're making a third one. So now it's gonna be another movie we don't like. Now, and that's not to hate on Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman. She's good Wonder Woman. It's just the writing isn't all that great.
Mm.
All right. Big news. The Batman is on HBO Max now, officially. I watched it twice on there. Still love it each time. This movie's so good. Now, it's not for everybody, but Lennon, you said you haven't seen it, right?
I haven't seen what?
The Batman.
Yeah. Oh, on HBO Max, I have it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I mean, on there. I'm just
Which I thought I would, because we were clamoring about it. It's like, you ever watch it? Day one.
I did.
And then it came out. I was like, dude, I'm playing like a Star Wars.
Yeah, it's definitely a good thing to go on HBO Max and you see it on there. Just like not having the nice thought that I can just sit down and watch the Batman anytime I want. Perfect quality. It's great.
Golly, you sound like a dork. In perfect quality.
Hey, better than hearing it in those trashy speakers that were in our theater room. I swear if we go see Doctor Strange in that same room, I'm going to be so mad. Look, I got the picture of the ticket I ordered. I'm going to find out what room I'm going in.
Yeah. Figure out what room it is. I told one of my
Auditorium 7. Was it the same one?
Oh God.
Is that it?
Look.
What did we watch the Batman on? Was it 6? I think it was 6 we saw Batman in.
I don't remember.
Oh, jeez.
Ticket?
Oh, gosh. I don't have a picture of the Batman ticket, no. Crap. All right, anyway. Let's continue on. Let's talk about Ezra Miller.
Yes. See, dude, this is what made me come on here today.
Is it? Is really?
Yeah.
All right.
Honestly.
Well, I got it up. Ezra Miller's been going through. He's had a tough time recently. And he assaulted some people. He broke into a house.
He's been having a hard time adjusting.
He just broke into a house and threatened to kill a couple and bury them.
Yes, a tough time.
Yeah, he got arrested earlier this month. Well, he has been arrested again, and twice in 1 month.
In Hawaii.
Yes.
Like, what in the world?
Yes.
I took the liberty of starting the trend, Fire Ezra on Twitter. So come join me.
It says Ezra Miller was arrested at 1:30 a.m. Tuesday for second-degree assault after becoming, quote, irate at a private gathering and I'm not going to try to say this, but it was in Hawaii, and being asked to leave repeatedly. Miller reportedly threw a chair and struck a 26-year-old woman with it, resulting in a half-inch cut on her forehead, per Hawaii police. Miller was released less than 3 hours later, pending an active investigation of the incident underway. The original article can be read below, which I'm not going to read because basically the gist of it. He got arrested for second-degree assault, which, I mean, it's the second time in a month. This has got to be some kind of thing they got to do. Like, I know Warner Brothers needs to do.
Is he like? Yeah, I have an idea. Literally, we only have like one member of the Justice League left.
Right?
That is Gal Gadot.
What are we gonna?
Oh God,
this is crazy.
I I don't know. I don't hope nothing bad happens to her. But I mean, like, I hope, like, I don't know. I hope Wonder Woman 3 doesn't go bad, just so she can leave.
That's
we
true.
just reset. You can reset.
But you know what the thing is? This probably isn't Ezra Miller. This is actually Eobard Thawne, and he's actually the Reverse Flash. It's actually the Reverse Flash. Josh Whedon.
Reverse Flash.
He's the Reverse Flash, and he's like, "It's been me all along, Barry."
I've been sabotaging. I literally saw a video on Twitter. I guess this guy's in Hawaii. Most likely, and it was a picture of Ezra Miller. It was like a video of Ezra Miller like on the news, and it was like about like his like it's just like has like the highlighted like just has just attacked like some poor woman or whatever.
Jeez.
And then he like turns to his left, and he's like, and Ezra Miller is like there off in the distance, talking to like some group of women, and he's all like, in the caption was like, "I'm about to cry." He said, "Please pray for them." That's what it said. And Ezra's going to kill someone.
Yeah,
I swear he's going to end up killing someone.
Apparently, he's going through some pretty bad stuff in his life right now, so that's why he's doing what he's doing. But
that doesn't mean you have to hit it, throw a chair at some poor woman. Oh my god!
I just read this. Miller has reportedly collected over 10 police complaints since March 7th for his behavior, including claims of filming people at a gas station and arguing with people.
What is his problem? Oh my god!
And then back in 2020, a video surfaced of Ezra Miller trying to choke a woman before pushing her to the ground while at a bar in Iceland. The incident allegedly happened after a group of female fans approached the actor and they got angry. Miller was escorted out of that bar and never received criminal charges for that particular incident. It's just Warner Brothers needs to do something at some point. The Flash is ending in like a year. So, I mean, just delay The Flash again, the movie. Just delay it again. And then just film every scene, but with Grant Gustin.
Yeah.
And just everyone's going to be so confused, but don't say anything. But just let it happen. They'll be like, what happened to Ezra? And they're just going to
they will catch up.
Yeah, they'll go watch The Flash. They'll watch it and be like, how does this connect to anything that's happening in this movie? Just don't talk.
Warner Bros. Comes through the screen in 4D and puts their
CGI Ezra Miller into the finale of the Flash show. And have him be the new Flash in that universe.
Have him assault Grant. And Grant takes him out.
And Grant files files a restraining order against him. No, all right.
Well, Ezra gets away with it this time.
Let's talk about now. Go ahead and move on to that. That was the last piece of DC news that I had. But I know we do have some gaming news and about Marvel's Avengers that we barely have.
What? Ever. No way. Yeah. No way. Oh my god.
Why don't you go ahead and tell the people about that?
Oh my god. Okay, here we go. Well, here. Before we do that, let's go into some bit smaller news first. Moon Knight comes to Fortnite.
Oh, jeez.
That's it. You get the Moon Knight outfit from the MCU television series, and also the Mr. Knight outfit from the television series. Mm-hmm. Darian bought it. Have you played with it yet, or
No.
Oh, why did you buy it then?
Because it was Moon Knight. Yeah, it was Moon Knight from the movie, from the show.
You just want to have it? Are you serious?
Yeah, I mean,
what's the point of buying and not immediately wanting like, oh yeah, I'm playing with this thing now?
Fine, I'll go. That's the first thing I'll do before I even stream the Telltale series. I'll go and do a match of Fortnite with the Moon Knight skin.
Thank you.
Which one do you want me to use? The normal one or the Mr. Knight?
Mr. Knight.
Fine. All right.
What in the world? I'm sorry. I went on here and they are showing off a bunch of they've updated the news thing.
Marvel's Avengers?
I mean, nothing crazy. It's just like Marvel Comics reading list for World Book Day.
Yeah, well, yeah, they posted. I saw them post that on Instagram or Twitter. It's today's World Book Day, or was. Now the next day is 12 o'clock at night.
There's some good stuff.
I also did see that they said that the roadmap does not exist, and we have to reset our expectations.
Yeah, reset your expectations there.
No.
Yes.
Where's my roadmap? So. They promised.
Where's my roadmap? Golly, you're such a whiny baby.
I want my roadmap.
I swear. Okay. I want my roadmap. I want this. I want that. And quit being a baby.
I want my roadmap.
You know what? Okay. I guess it's not on here. Okay, I'm sorry. Sorry, little delay. I'll go here on Twitter and find it. My bad, everyone. I thought it was going to be on their official page, but it's not. You think it would, considering it's a thing. Anyways. Yeah. Oh, also, another announcement for Marvel's Avengers. A brand new Hulk outfit called Night and Day. Hey, the Hulk Strange but True outfit is inspired by Hulk's iconic gray look from the Incredible Hulk Volume 1, issue 353.
Didn't they announce that it was not, they put the wrong comic name on the post?
They really?
Yeah, did you not see? I had sent it to you.
Hulk Strange but True. No. What are you talking about?
They said yeah.
Yesterday was incorrectly. Okay, I see it now. Oh my god! Yesterday was incorrectly attributed the Hulk Strange but True outfit to the Incredible Hulk Volume 1, issue 353, 1989. The correct comic is the Hulk Volume 1, issue 371, 1990, where his body was taken over by Shanzar, the Sorcerer Supreme of the Strange World. Sorry, yes, I did see that now. Okay. Yeah. But your thoughts on this outfit? No. I want to hear it.
Same old body, new color, new haircut. There we go.
Honestly, I mean, I knew it was the same body, but I think it's a cool looking outfit, though.
No, I don't see that. It's just for me, it's just like a black and white glowy Hulk skin.
No, shut up.
You asked me how I felt about it.
No, shut up. We ain't gonna hear it no more. But here we go. Big news. Right. And I'm reading off the tweet. Mm-hmm. Now that patch 2.3 is behind us, and Darren, I literally told you this was going to happen. They're going to release that patch, and a week or two later, they're going to have the new thing.
Hey, well, at least this got me a little bit excited about the game.
That's two.
The game is taking up 103 gigabytes on my PS5 console storage, and that's a lot.
Dude, I think it's a lot. Dude. I want to delete it so bad. It's so much. It's so much.
I'm just about to play the PS4 version if it gets to the end of this.
No, dude, because the PS5 compresses it. Delete the PS4 version.
It does. I don't have the PS4 version. I was saying I didn't know it compressed it, so I'm just stuck. So I have to do the PS5.
Yeah, so you have to do it. Yeah, because
how can I put PS5 games in my extended storage?
Literally, when you download Star Wars DLC, look at the 4
gigabytes.
Look at the size of the DLC on the PS5 compared to the PS4. The PS5 compresses it, makes it smaller.
It's like 5 gigabytes basically on the PS5 for the DLC. It's crazy. All right.
Anyway,
continue on.
Anyways, Marvel's Avengers. Now that patch 2.3 is behind us, we'd like to update you on what's coming up in the near future for the game. This includes some great improvements to the event system as well as our next playable hero, Jane Foster, the mighty Thor.
Oh yeah. So this makes sense because we knew that an Echo character was coming.
An Echo, yes.
Oh, and they said after the Echo character it'll be She-Hulk, right?
Yes, that's what Miller was saying.
Mm-hmm. So, I also did see that Winter Soldier is coming this year.
Yes, at some point. And a little debate right now on how long is this game going to survive?
3 days.
3 next week. It's going.
Yeah, it's over.
No, but because some people are saying 2023 is next to nothing. But I've heard Dev saying, but I mean, this could just be PR speak. I was why would they even say it's going to end next year?
Yeah.
But I still think we have, I'd say 2025 is when it'll all be over. And that's the honest truth there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, they got to move on eventually. I saw that even though they said the Guardians game had some bad numbers, that they are not upset about that at all. And I think they're still doing a sequel to that.
I think, honestly, Avengers just gave people a sour taste.
Yeah.
And people didn't want to buy Guardians. And Guardians was a great game.
Guardians is very good. I just finished my second replay of that.
I was looking through one of my favorite podcasts, probably
the comic book Burrito.
The comic Burrito, they said Sacred Symbols places best gaming podcast around number 1 actually. And all 3 of them or 2 of them said Guardians of the Galaxy was their game of the year. So I recommend anyone who's listened to podcasts, go get Guardians of the Galaxy. It's
Nice.
a fantastic game.
Mhm.
And it did go on Game Pass, so I'm hoping more people got to play it and they're like, oh, okay, I like this.
Yeah.
This,
Or they
but,
play it and they're like, I knew these, like I knew these Crystal Dynamics people were awful.
I mean, literally, that game maybe it's all like, wow, maybe Square Enix deserves the Marvel license. It was that good.
Yeah.
It's everything Avengers should have been. Honestly,
I still think we need a Daredevil game where the screen's black and you just have to rely on hearing.
VR, Daredevil VR.
Yeah, it's just a black
VR,
screen.
Make it a Metaverse 2 or MetaQuest. Sorry, MetaQuest 2 exclusive title.
Yes.
But here, let me read off the blog of this update.
All right.
Now that patch 2.3 is behind us, we'd like to update you on coming. Oh no, I just read this part. Sorry, my bad. Our next update 2.4 is currently targeting a May release, as we mentioned in our last development update.
2.4 is Jane, right?
2.4 is.
Will that be Jane?
Wait, hold up. No.
So Jane is not coming next month.
Hold up. Yeah, hold up. Hold on, let me read this. Hold up.
Okay.
Because it says 2.4. It's like this long list of things that's going to come out. And you're like, is it Jane? I'm like, no, I think Jane's 2.5. Oh, so she's not in May. I'm like, I don't know. Let me read it. Here, I'll just read the Jane part. So 2.4 is coming out in May. It's a bunch of improvements such as more unique and worth playing. We're improving and diversifying it's like better rewards, better gear, better
now,
stuff.
I remember reading about this that now you get some kind of gear for all of the members of your like squad or whatever, your team, strike team.
Yes, that is true. It does say that.
I do like that.
Overall, the goal is to make it here. I'll sum it up to 2.4. Overall, the goal is to make events more compelling and to reward mission and objective play. We will reveal more details on specific changes in the blog and live streams as we get closer to update 2.4. So again, I like these updates because it's like quality of life.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it'll bring people. I don't know if it can bring in a bunch of people, but it will stabilize the people. Like, you better stay in here. You know what I'm saying? It makes it more fun to play, and I think that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe I can convince you, Darian, one day to join me on another raid. Without. Okay. But anyways, I'm gonna get you one day. I guess when Jane comes, is that when we'll play together again?
Yeah, probably. Well, see, I'm trying to get into it a little bit, but I'm just at a point where like, because I'm not too like I'm not knowledgeable about like the stuff in the game. But, like, I'm at the point now where I'm like, I'm hardly leveling up like my power level at all, and it's annoying. I'm like I don't even know what I was. I think it was like I'm like 130 something with my Captain America. And I'm at the point now where it's like I'm just so difficult to level up my power thing. And I keep getting this new gear and all this stuff, but like I'm just not getting any good gear. And I'm just like losing hope, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I got you. No, I don't blame you, dude.
I'm at the point where I'm like, maybe I should just pick a new character to main.
Honestly, people like I noticed, obviously it's no duh. This is like very obvious of why it does it. Every time a new character comes out, the game really spikes up a lot.
Yeah, because people want to get on their seats.
The game got like over 5,000.
Well, I was having a lot of fun with that Black Panther DLC.
Yeah.
Spider-Man came out.
Like, no matter how bad the character is, you can't deny that the story in it's pretty good. It's like not bad at all. You know what I'm saying? I love the world of Marvel.
And like I said, and then Spider-Man came out, and then
Spider-Man came.
And there it goes. I was like, man, Black Panther added this game. This game's good. It's getting good now. And then Spider-Man showed up, and I cut it on, and I was like,
literally the biggest L I've ever taken in my life is when I told you. I'm like, dude, I think the wall crawling might be better than Spider-Man PS4s. And you're like, really? I'm like, yeah. I don't know. I saw that footage. It looked good. And it came out, and I'm like, oh, what?
They see that they did post a new war table the other day.
Yes.
Last week, 10 days ago.
Let's talk about 2.5 now.
Yeah.
I'm going to interrupt you because we're going to talk about 2.5.
Continue
on. Beyond that will be update 2.5, and while we'll be coming back with specifics on timing later, we could share that it will introduce a new playable hero for all platforms, Jane Foster, the Mighty Thor. Our hero designs are driven first and foremost by their core comic book identities. So as a fellow wielder of Mjolnir, her suit of abilities will have a lot in common with Odinson's. Mm-hmm. However, she will also have elements that are directly Jane. More details on how Jane will come to life in our game will be coming in the future. Sorry, I'm just reading the rest of this. Make sure it's okay. Mm-hmm. So 2.5 doesn't have a release date yet, but I mean, if all of it is just Jane, possibly a couple weeks after. It's hope
now. Is this going to have its own story, or is it going to be like similar to Spider-Man? How's that going?
I'm going to say it's similar to Spider-Man's, but it's going to be more to it.
Well, they said it's a new hero, so I feel like this is going to be like the way Kate was, or Clint was to Kate.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be to Thor.
I'm gonna go on a limb here and say it's not going to be expansion like Black Panther.
Yeah, I don't want that. Then Winter Soldier, that when that comes out, that needs to be an expansion like Black Panther.
Yeah, that needs to be expansion. We need like a whole Hydra base or something. A whole Hydra stuff.
Please.
Yeah, Winter Soldier needs to be a.
That'd be my main. He's my main when he shows up.
Mm-hmm. She-Hulk, I would like a new villain to come in. But anyways, I'm telling you, no joke. Dreaming about like the perfect Avengers like thing is like super cool. But anyways, it's sad when you realize they won't do it.
Yeah,
that's when it sucks. But anyways, so let's hope, let's beg, in fact, that this update, like the 2.4, will come out in middle of May.
Okay.
And then the Jane update will be coming like the first week of June.
All right.
I mean, that's what I would like to have. I'm not saying like this will happen. That's what I would like to happen.
Yeah.
I think that'd be a great idea to do for them. I think it would be really smart. Mm-hmm. And then 2 months later, we can get She-Hulk finally. And then 2 months after that, Winter Soldier. Because we have to start rolling out these heroes because it's almost been a full year for Xbox players to get a new hero. So, or Xbox PC, like everyone else besides PlayStation. Mm-hmm. So, but honestly, I think Jane is going to be on the lines of, I'm going to say it's more on the lines with Spider-Man, but there's a bit more to it.
I feel like it's going to be, like I said, the way Clint was to Kate. It's gonna have a big story, and it's got to have a reason. Thor obviously might know her from something. I don't think
it's gonna be that big of a story. I don't think it's gonna be that big.
I also want to I don't know if maybe she'll show up from the future. That could work. Like Thor dies in the future, maybe, and you got she takes up the mantle.
I mean, a lot of it does rely on the Kree invasion from the future, so possibly.
Yeah. Hey man, just hire me.
All right, let's write one of the story. Let's write the final story of Marvel's Avengers. Please.
What if they allowed Kevin Feige to control Marvel's Avengers story and like everything that happens with that game? We would already have like Ghost Rider and like
we would be having the Moon Knight expansion right now. Oh my gosh.
Are we supposed to be getting some Moon Knight stuff because of the show?
Yeah, we're gonna have a freaking. I think someone went to they hacked into the data files or whatever. Apparently, we're getting a Conchu summon or something like that. Yeah, like the thing where you press like L3 and R3 at the same time. Yeah, we're like apparently Conchu's supposed to show up. Apparently, so I'd be like, "Hey, dude, please!"
And it goes, "Just give it back, you worm."
Give it back. Yeah, like I did. I want. Yeah, I think it was called Conchu staff. I think it was the thing.
That's cool. So we do need to get ready to get out of here.
But you got any requests from Marvel's Avengers? Or here, what's an Echo Fighter you like?
Okay. That's a better question because I was about to lay something down.
Okay, that was going to make the episode like another hour. Okay, what's an Echo Fighter you think you would like for pick a character that's already in the game?
Okay,
and what's an Echo you would like from it?
I'm gonna pick. Okay, I'm gonna pick Black Panther.
Okay,
I want Wolverine.
An Echo of Black Panther for Wolverine.
But hey, the same kind of the claws, like the claw fighting and stuff, I feel like they could do something good. I feel like they could do a good Wolverine if they tried in the game. And that's as close to an Echo Fighter as I could think of for anything. I got and the side. Oh no, I'm sorry. Scratch that.
Okay.
I thought of a better one. Iron Man, War Machine.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Smart choice. That's the smart choice.
Yeah. Honestly, this is how it's going to go with Jane. By the way, I this kind of occurred to me.
Shows up.
So I think her basic all of her combat will be probably indirectly the same as Thor's.
Mm-hmm. But I read that it's going to be basically the same, but with its own. Like Jane's gonna have some.
Yeah, probably have its like own animation stuff. But I think her like assault and all that and support and ultimate ability. I think all those will be different.
Cool.
Yeah. But my if I had to say an Echo, I would like to have Black Panther, but the Echo character would be Moon Knight. I would like that.
Interesting.
Even if he's not like a full-on Avenger, but still, I would like to have Moon Knight in the game.
I just want Punisher or Winter Soldier.
You know what? Here, I'll make. We'll get.
I just want a good game.
We'll make you. I just want a good Marvel's Avengers.
I want a roadmap. Yes. That's what I want.
Well, there's no more roadmaps, Darian. This is a new formula now.
Are you okay? Are you about ready to end this off?
Yes, let's end this off.
Well, I mean, obviously, we got some stuff coming up on the horizon for Marvel's Avengers, but the real thing anyone should be saying here is, where the heck is Mephisto? So thank you all so much for listening this week. It was a blast. Talked about a lot of stuff. Next week, we'll be reviewing Moon Knight episode 5 and whatever else decides to pop up during the next week. If you haven't already, check out the last 2 episodes of the Arkham Files that released just yesterday, I believe it was, about the Scarecrow and Poison Ivy. Very good. We're recording another one tomorrow about the Penguin. That'll be out this upcoming Wednesday. Let's see. I have the gaming streams going on YouTube. We got another one happening tomorrow. I think that's about it of updates for the podcast. All right.
Yeah.
Go ahead and get out of here. So thank you all so much for listening. If you have any questions, comments, corrections, or concerns, you can contact me on Instagram at DarianH4404. It's DARIENH4404, or on Facebook at the Comic Book Burrito official page. Very interactive over there. That's where I post about delays, about news, what's coming up for the next week, and all that. And also on Twitter at the CB Burrito, capital C, capital B, and Burrito.
You can contact me at Spider_Landon on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Always talk about. Always quickly respond to you, even if you hate me up and down. And you can also follow our official Instagram page at the Comic Book Burrito. But that's more for notification purposes on new events coming up for us and a new thing we're going to do.
Yeah.
But me and Darren both recommend you follow our Twitter and Facebook. We will argue, debate, like your comment. We'll talk to you. So that's that.
All right. And with that being said, we'll go ahead and get out of here. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Excelsior!